So here we are at Assist 2018 in San Antonio. I am really impressed with this event. The reason being, when I first started my security company, it was almost impossible to find a group of like-minded business owners in the security industry that were able to sit down, get along, and actually talk business. So let me introduce you to the person who put this together, and then maybe we'll talk to some of the members for Assist to see why it is that this works for them. All right, so who are you? What's your name, company, all the good stuff?
My name is Denise Nicholson. I'm the President and CEO of Pro Security Group based out of Waco, Texas, serving the entire Texas area.
All right. And also, what's your title here with Assist?
I am the administrative personnel person for Assist. I've been on the State Board for Assist since 2009 and just recently moved over to an administrative role.
And I can tell you, I haven't known much about Assist, but as soon as I heard about it, I'm like, all right, I have to get there. So what is Assist?
Assist it stands for Associated Security Services and Investigators of the State of Texas, hence why we call it Assist.
Got it.
Yeah. Assist is basically the security guard and PI trade association for the state of Texas. What Assist does is we work with our regulatory services agency as well as legislatures to help pass laws that are going to protect the public, but also help us business owners stay in business.
And as we heard from the luncheon earlier, it sounds like you guys are facing some pretty tough challenges here.
Sunset staff recommended that we do away basically with, there would be no need to have a security company anymore because they're going to make security guards independent contractors. So to be a security officer, all you got to do now is you'd have to pass the criminal background check. They're not going to have a test anymore. They did away with the test. And then you showed that you had insurance, and then you're going to go get to be a security officer. Design your own uniform, I guess. Design your own patrol car. Your officer would be responsible for collecting sales tax and remitting that sales tax to the state and maintaining their liability insurance.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, are those the things that Assist really kind of helps with in terms of the legislature, making sure that they're passing rules and laws that make sense?
Absolutely, yeah. Right now, Department of Public Safety, which is our regulatory agency, is going through what Texas calls a sunset review, where they go and they review, look at the agency, see what they're doing right, see what they're doing wrong, and make recommendations for changes. Some of the recommendations they have made for this year is major and will have a major impact on the security industry, and not all of it in a positive way. So that is what we do, is we work with the legislatures and we work with the DPS to help craft laws to where it achieves their objective, but at the same time it doesn't put people out of business.
So, and I think I mentioned this earlier, I don't see other security companies in other states coming together to do this type of work. Mm-hmm. How do you guys pull it off? I mean, you've been doing it for a little while. Mm-hmm. I mean, is it just different in Texas?
I think so. I mean, most businesses and security companies I come across in Texas, they're okay with friendly competition. Friendly competition keeps you honest. And, you know, they don't have the saying, you have a heart as big as Texas, because we're mean people who don't help others. You know, there's not many Texans out there that wouldn't stop to help a stranger or even their biggest competitor if they can.
Wow.
You know? And coming to these conventions is great because you get to network, you get to meet other people. I don't know how many times I have called other business owners and said, I have an employee who did this, what do I do? Mm-hmm. Or I have a client that wants this. how do I implement that? Or do you know somebody who can do that for me? And knowing these other companies and people around, it's, pardon my language, bailed my fire more than once. So, and vice versa, I've helped other companies as well.
And if there are companies out there who are interested in joining, what do they do?
If you wanted to become a member of ASSIST, you can go to our website. It's Assist Texas, ASSISTTEXAS.org, and go on there and sign up. Or if you just want more information, you can email me at admin@assisttexas.org, and I'll get you what you need.
Excellent. All right, if you have questions for Denise, please feel free to reach out. She is more than helpful. All right, having a great time, meeting a lot of great people, and it is absolutely impressive how all of these security guard company managers and owners are coming together to talk about common problems. And again, I've talked to other companies in other states, and this is just not a common thing. And I think it's an absolute shame, right? Because as a security guard company owner, a lot of you are facing the exact same challenges, but I find that in a lot of cases, security companies don't want to come together in fellowship, don't want to come together to try and solve common problems. As you heard, they're dealing with a lot of legislative problems here. But rather than try to tackle these problems on their own, they're coming together as one organization trying to tackle these big problems. Can you imagine what the industry in Texas would look like if the legislature passed these rules deregulating security? I mean, I don't know what that would do. It would absolutely devastate this industry, and that's just my guess. I don't know. What do you think? Leave your comments below. But in the meantime, what is it that keeps you from forming an organization like this to fight for what's right for your particular security company? And I really can't think of any real challenges or obstacles that prevent you from doing that. Of course, in talking to your competitors, you're not going to give away trade secrets. But again, there are things that you're facing where I'm sure you can help one another. As far as I can tell, there are only 3, maybe 4 other organizations in the United States like this. We have CalSaga, we have Assist, I believe there's an organization in Florida, and maybe another one in Tennessee. I just don't know what to say. All right, so had a great time at Assist. Sorry about the echo, but learned quite a bit. And it really made me realize how important it is for security guard companies across the country to try to come together and work through some of these tough problems that security guard companies face. I don't necessarily think you can look outside of yourself or outside of your neighborhood or outside of your community or your state and expect somebody else to fix these problems. These problems belong to us. So what are we gonna do? All right, thanks everybody, and I'll see you next week.